I am three, I am one. This is the Unity Conscious Show, and we back again. We got the lovely, lovely guest with us, the amazing couple. I want y'all to introduce yourselves to the people, let them know who you are, and let them know, where y'all from, and we're gonna take it from there.
Peace. I am Jamelia Patah. My comedic name is Sekhmet Besrat, and we live in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, I am Nuke Poo, Jehudi Kepakar, Jehudi's Creations of the Mind. I'm also Him Sapata, Majestic Divine Son of the Opener. And I'm from Rock Hill. I'm from the Carolinas. Just put it like that. That border is right there. I ain't too far from it. It's 20 minutes from everywhere in the Carolinas. Yeah, it's me. So I'm always going back and forth across that border. And that's how I feel like I'm keeping balance with both states. So I'm a Carolinian. I'm from the Carolinas. And we here with the brother right here, Jabriel. And we getting in with the God. And we finna just converse, we finna reflect, we finna talk about some good stuff, some positive stuff, the opposite end of that maybe, some wrong stuff, some negative stuff, but they're still one and the same. And we finna just run our mouth for a good bit.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I wanted to bring some subjects across today to y'all attention. We just came into the spring equinox here, March the 21st. Very, very, very powerful day, very powerful energy. As we know, the spring is to bring in new things, new times, to plant new seeds, and all these things so they can grow. And since we're getting close to 2020 and there's a lot of talk of ascension going on right now, I know I'm going through an ascension myself, as well as other brothers and sisters that I know. And so this spring, I know, have brought forth a lot of great energies, very strong. I've had some ascension symptoms myself, and I know that on March the 29th, there was a lot of solar flares, C4, C5 solar flares. They went across for several days. I felt them in my body, aches, pains, and all these type of things. Let's start off right there, and let's talk about this spring that's come in, all this new gamma energy that's available for us to help for us to in the ascension process, and helping Mother Gaia, helping the great Mother, Mother Earth, to heal and in her ascension and moving forth to become a multidimensional planet. Let's start off with there. Did you notice anything, and have your spring started off? I know y'all into gardening, all other kind of things. Let's tell the people about what y'all doing this spring, how this spring energy has affected you all, if any, and some of your seeds that you're planting right now.
Man, you kind of just you answer you asked the question, made statements, and answered all in that one breath. Really, I just listened to everything you said, and you went down the line like, period, because you ain't do nothing but mention what's finna be new, what's finna be reborn and rebirthed, and what you went through and what we feeling, and all this. Maybe not necessarily catastrophic, but I mean very necessary. The purge is happening, but you starting over. You mentioned us farming and gardening. The symptoms that we are feeling now physically is us being replanted. Okay, our seeds are being replanted. We gotta go through a process all over again. We naked, very naked. You know what I'm saying? So that outer shell is the outside of a seed is the inside of a seed, all in one, same thing. So it's gonna feel something if it's delicate. You pick it up, you touch it. We putting seedlings into the earth, into the ground. You gotta be careful with that, right? How we doing that? At the same time, when you being something's being careful, something is being hurt. So you feeling that, you going through those symptoms, and you feeling what's going on. A new rebirth, a purge is happening, and you gotta feel it. So when that energy is about to really start, this germination, kind of like when you put that in the ground, you got that fresh soil in there, and it's complete darkness in there. Something has to happen. Something has to vibrate. Some type of energy has to come out of this darkness, and you're gonna experience that. You're feeling that. It's finna come back out again. So, what do? You got to water those seeds. You gotta go through it, but this is where it starts. March 21st, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it comes in that way. This is a brand new year. You got to come in there that way. You got to feel something though. It don't just start over like boom, and it just goes through. No, it has to come back down from another transformation, go around again as something chaotic, so it can get back up to something truthful and balanced. You have to go through chaos before you get through what? Gracefulness, truth, peace, reciprocity. Something has to be fixed. So you have to go through that chaos. You have to go through some type of pain first before you can heal. That's what we're going through. And it's funny you mentioned March 29th because you know what day that was.
What was it, brother?
That's my born day.
Oh, wow.
So
Powerful energy that
so
night.
and not even know nothing arrogant about, you know what I'm saying, just that happening on that specific day, because that could have been any day. That energy like that transpires throughout the universe. It could have been any day.
It was actually a
But
super moon.
you mentioned that. Didn't you mention that?
Full
What,
super
who,
moon.
who else? Somebody else mentioned the super moon to me. I forgot who
It
else.
was a super moon, yes.
And when stuff transpires like super moon, Jehudi, moon, I've been putting stuff together too. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm feeling the same type of things, but my symptoms are just a little different than yours. They're not necessarily physical aches and pains. I have inner ones, and I'm fighting those, but it's the same. We still going through the same situation. Mine is on the inside, yours on the outside. It ain't too much different about that, because you can take that same energy on the outside, flip it around when you want to. It's gonna hurt you to do that. That's what you gotta do. You're gonna have to flip yours inside out to fight it, and then when you flip it back in, it's gone. Right now I'm inside fighting. I'm gonna have to flip to the outside. When it's done, when I'm done fighting on the inside, I'm flipping. Then it's done. Then I'm done with that. But you gotta go through that. That's an experience. You gotta witness that. You gotta feel that. You gotta go through that. And that's what's all you springing out. The springtime. You finna spring forward. Everything they're telling us, time and relative, it's going forward now. You're coming up. You coming out. You going forward. That's ascension right there. That's what's happening. That's what's peace. Queen.
I know for me, like before the spring equinox, I was very emotional. Like I was crying a lot. I seemed a little down. I seemed very heavy, and I knew that I needed to do like some cleansing, some purification, detoxing, and so I did. And I've been taking this time, really focusing on my root chakra and my sacral chakra, focusing on that, sending light there, really cleansing and taking a lot of time to meditate, doing more meditation. So that's what I've been focusing on since like right before spring equinox, because when we have the winter solstice, it's like a very important time of the year. Like whenever you have any goals or anything that you want to focus on for the whole year, all 4 seasons, I looked at my journal and I looked at some things that I wrote down during the winter solstice that I wanted to achieve or focus on for that whole year. And I noticed, most of the things I hadn't really done yet. And I saw some things that I've been working on. I'm like, okay, so let me, go back to square one and get back to what I'm going to focus on. So I was doing that. So it's just taking some time and just making sure I'm staying on track with my journey.
And it's a cool journey too. I mean, I see progress. I feel the progress. Everybody has to get that. They have to get results. You know what I'm saying? Every day we go back, we go to the beds and stuff. We looking like, oh man, not yet. And then we'll chill out. And then next day go by, some water come through, some sun. Oh man, not yet. So, and then you see that little boom. Here we go. It's time. We ready now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you get. You gotta get them results, and we all in it now to get results. That's what's coming up for us.
And that's the great thing about planting. Like whenever you have a garden, because I used to have flowers before we got married. I would have flowers in my garden. So now we have vegetables, and I'm trying to get my flowers back. But anyway, you would plant the seed, and planting actually taught me how to be patient. And it taught me about the journey and how the process is, and things take time, So yeah, you plant your seed and you take some time and you look. But once you see something sprout up, you do get that little spark of hope.
Yeah,
and
it feel good though.
Yeah, it does feel good. So it lets you know that, okay, I can keep going. So just like in my own personal life, if I'm having any issues, I know that I can, keep going because it's just like planning. It's a process. It takes time.
Wow, it's so amazing that just about anything in life can be tied to a seed, and it can be tied to the seed, which turns into the flower, which turns into the tree, which turns to the cosmic tree or Milky Way or whatever you want to call it. All something that's starting very small and is becoming something big and flowious. Yeah, the stem is very important. Mentioning the stem, there's some things that I've been coming into realization coming out of the winter solstice and coming through the spring, and it was the my feet. I had the opportunity to get a foot detox, and the sister put all kind of roots and all kind of herbs, and it was warm water, all kind of salts and all kind of things.
Is that sharp?
This was right here, and this was right here in this location right here, ladies and gentlemen, and so as she massaged my feet, it felt very good and all these things, but that wasn't a significant thing about it. As she massaged my feet and started to dry them, I automatically noticed surges of energy being able to go from the bottom of my feet. I automatically realized that my feet were very callous, and at that point came to me from inside of me, as above so below. So memory started to come back to me. Ancestral memory, Akashic records started to open up just by the detoxification of my feet. And I knew right then that my feet was calcified. They had been calcified. And by wearing shoes, being disconnected from the earth, that I was not being able to connect with my roots. So it started to come to me. I was like, oh, this feet thing is very, very important. So when the 29th came, I think right around that Saturday, which was the 30th, I went and got a massage. And I went and got another foot massage. And at that time, I traveled. I went straight through a portal and was able to connect with my home planet, was able to connect with the star system that I came from, which I have already seen and have been getting previous downloads and connections to. But I got a full connection, was able to know that through the feet is where you're able to connect back with the roots of the history of yourselves. And so I would recommend everybody to start getting more foot detoxes and foot massages to be able to connect back to the roots of the earth, Mother Gaia, and be able to connect back to your star roots. Y'all have anything to say about that?
Yeah, and walk barefoot. Walk barefoot as much as you can, and walk outside barefoot on the grass to really connect to the earth.
Now my question, I want to know where you got this detox. Well, hold on. Well, no, number one, what I learned a little bit about the feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a massage and bodywork therapist, and I'm a healthcare provider. I'm a healer, and I do really good feet work. It's a service called reflexology. I'm not the expert of it, but it's based upon a lot of pressure points and stuff like that have to do with the inner organs and stuff. You know what I'm saying, more or less. But at the same time, on the energetic level, and I'm not an expert at this either, but I even forgot the name of it. But I learned a little bit of it when I was going to school in Georgia with it. But you remember they talked about. I don't know if they talked about it in school, but yeah, the meridians and all that. They go through the feet and all that. Yeah, so very possibly, you know what I'm saying, getting all that stuff out with the detox, you know what I'm saying? It cleared all them channels up for you, man. That way it was just the path was open, wide open. And whoever worked on your feet maybe didn't even know they was putting you in there. They were just giving your feet a go. And it was so open, cut you on. And you went through, you was wide open. You know what I'm saying? So if that's that type of experience, like I just said, I want to know where you get that from, cause we got some we got some nice little pedicures though with what's called elevation. It wasn't no detox but it was a nice little pedicure though.
I'll make sure I get that information available for everybody.
Yeah, do that.
The one the lady that provides the service, get her connect out there, and so also I want to get the names of some of the herbs and things that she used in order to be able to felicitate that type of portal, because what I understood is that all the nerve endings that are coming out of your neck from your brain, that runs all the way down from your sciatic nerve, it runs all the way down through your legs and into your feet. Now we know Pisces ends in your feet. And so, as above, so below. If we got portals and things that are, and our crown is allowing energy to come in from the top, is allowing to come in and disperse through the bottom, as well as come in and come back up. So the feet, I know for a fact, is a portal that most people miss. And not only that, when I was getting the massage, my inner self was first, my neck and my back was like, give me more, give me more, give me more. But then as she started to massage my calves and my thighs, I really realized the imbalance in my whole system, and that I wasn't taking enough care in my thighs and in my calves and my feet. And these are the the foundations of this whole star system, of this temple. And so I would just know that there are many secrets and pressure points down in the bottoms parts of our chakra systems. And then we know that if we go back to Kemet were the masters of foundation. They were the masters of going into the underworld. We always talk about root chakra on up, but we don't talk about the underworld. And the underworld is where a lot of our ancestors laid the foundation for us to even begin at the root chakra, because they mastered the underworld and set in those foundations and these things. So it's been great. Let me move the conversation forward. Now we know that April the 1st, or no, April the 4th or the 5th, there was a new moon. And we're going to get back to this seed, because this new moon sent forth the energy for the star seeds that are out here. A lot of us are star seeds. What is a star seed? Meaning that a lot of us came back from a higher multidimensional cells, fifth dimension and above, to reincarnate at this time to be of service and to help in this great ascension process that's going on right now. And so a lot of us is coming back to our memories of that and being of service. And I know y'all too have been the people who have been of service, and I know y'all are star seeds. I just feel it in my essence that y'all have did this before. You've ascended before, and you come back to help Mother Gaia, to spread this energy, to help her get over her hump, so we all can ascend right along with us. So, brothers, what do y'all plan on doing this year? What are some of the things you got going on? Some of the projects that y'all got coming up to help to disperse some of this negative energy and turn it into positive energy, and just to help bring light, right now where there's so much darkness?
Well, we just talked about this. I'm working on a project, a CD project, and I wrote some comedic music all last year. And I know the two of us went to Kemet in 2017, and there was a song that I wrote, and I shared it with the group of people that we were with. We were with a spiritual group, Dushatout Netter, and there was one, Shems, and Shems is comedic for a follower of Netter, and he just said, I really want to hear some good worship music for me to listen to while I'm at work. And I said, good luck. I mean, I don't write music, so I can't help you. And he just kept saying it the whole trip. I really need to get some worship music. And someone else came to me and said, so when's your CD coming out? And I'm like, I don't write music. But after that, I would always go into meditation. And when I'd come out, I'd have a song. I'd have to write it down. And then I'd have another song. And now I've got about 12 or so songs that I have written. So we're going to work together and put together this CD. So that's the project that I'm working on, and hopefully it can be done by winter solstice of this year, because that was on my list that I wrote winter solstice in 2018 to be done. Right. So this is my service that I want to bring to people, so they can have some good comedic music, so they can take some time and have some time with themselves, their higher selves, with the divine through this music.
Well, so that's always going to be like the first thing to do, because all you said was really you just broke down having to express yourself. So it's going to have to start with the most powerful thing, and that is words. You got to be able to express something. So either you singing it, You talking about it like we are right now. You having good conversations. You conversing. You putting words out there. It can be songs, rap, hip hop. You know what I'm saying. I have 2 poetry books out right now, and a lot of that is geared towards this energy that is like wide open and ready to do things on all levels. And that's what you got to do. That's what we're doing. Before you can put forth action, it has to be manifested through a vibration of sound first. So everybody's expressing something, and that's where we at right now. And sometimes it may seem like it's all we doing is talking, man. We just talk. We all talk. No, things are getting put in place while we talk. The more we talk, the more things get put in place. So we have to keep on expressing ourselves. That's how anything came into existence in the first place, through an expression of something. An energy had to vibrate and resonate and become something to put forth, and that energy was put forth. Now, to get reciprocity takes place. Then to get it back, it has to be pulled back, right? So we keep bringing up this moon. This moon has a centrifugal force. It's pulling. So it's getting that back. It's pulling it. That's where that power. It's like the moon just keep getting more powerful. If we noticing how these events are transpiring, that's what's taking place. The moon is growing more powerful, and it's pulling it off from where? The earth and us, and reciprocity. So we finna get something back so far gone, so beyond belief. It's out of this world what's finna come back from this moon.
That's great. That's great speech right there. I love that. That's great motivation too. I know for me, I'm just really as my ascension process is coming full strength now. I'm realizing in celestial memory and cellular memory is coming back. So memories of my past lives, memories of what I actually came here to do is finally becoming clear to me. So I know I came here to spread light, to come here to help with Mother Gaia and her ascension process, because I know that as she ascends, everyone gets a chance to ascend with her, those who are ready and those who want that. Some people didn't come here to ascend now. Some people have not learned all their soul lessons and life lessons of the 3rd dimension, so they're not ready to go into the 5th dimension or multidimensional self. But I know me, I'm ready, and it's been a very vivid process, and I'm just stepping into that new role. And so, in saying that, we know that there's a lot of change that's going on right now. We had the Nipsey Hussle event that's happened. A lot of people have been talking about that, and I know there's a lot of things on the internet dealing with that. We see a lot of things in the government starting to fall apart, fall down, and so we see this constant battle of light and darkness, of the shadow self and the sun self, and these type of dualities playing themselves out. How do y'all see the part that you're gonna play in this great epic battle that of good and of light and darkness, of good and bad, of what I mean, superhero and the villain, what I mean? Just go ahead and expound on that for a little bit, sister.
Keep being light. I just have to keep spreading my light and keep spreading the truth. I mean, people don't want to hear about health. They don't want to hear about who they really are. Yeah, you're going to face opposition, but I mean, I just got to keep going. You can't kill everybody.
This is the only answer right there. Connectivity. Boom. That's how you come together. You get number one, the wars. Whoever going to war in the first place, that's the connectivity right there in itself. To go to war, they have to connect with one another, right or wrong. If you finna fight somebody, ain't y'all finna connect? Remember back in the day, you said that, man, I'm about to connect with you. Ain't in a fight, I'm gonna connect with your fist. I'm about to connect my fist with your face, whatever. Right. You gotta connect anyway. So why don't connect the right way? Connect, reconnect, but connect the right way. Now, when you come together, find a solution though, cause you brought up this hustle. I seen they all marching together now. Whoever was at war, they still connected, but they connected the right way now. That's all it's about. What's this? Duality. What's this?
Unity. That's right.
Unity.
That's right.
Non-duality. Come together as one. That's all it's about, period. You connecting anyway. You already connecting. Find the other end. Polarity. Find the other end. Connect the right way, and we good. We period. Point blank. Exclamation mark. We good. That's it. Connect.
You know, as I followed the situation a little bit because I don't watch TV a lot, I'm kind of disconnected from media. However, yeah, as I heard about it, and then I had a chance to hone in on it for a few minutes. At first, it bothered me a little bit to think, well, dang, this is going to be a sad thing, and it's going to bring the vibration of the people down. But that's not what I saw. When I looked and what I saw is people actually honoring this guy for the effort or intentions of bringing unity or bringing people together. And we see that the great shift of the polarity of the ascension is happening right now. We can see that in the world, yes, you have a lot of polarity, you have a lot of separation, you have a lot of division, but you're now starting to see people coming together, people using examples of light, to come together. And I'm starting to see my people starting to connect again, and it's very important that we continue. Yeah, it's beautiful. So we always have been able to look at a situation that some people would say bad and find the best out of this situation, and everybody rally around that. And it's a beautiful thing to see the people do that. I can remember a time when I used to be isolated and alone and want to just be by myself. And now I'm finding myself reaching out to people, wanting to connect with people, wanting to come together, wanting to unify. So this is a great time. Yes, it's the magnetism. You spoke about the moon. The moon is pulling. It's magnetic. It's the mother. That's what the mother does. The mother bring the union of all people, the child, and bring all these concepts together. And so what I see is everything is perfect. It's right on time. The darkness is fading and the light is coming in. It's coming in, brother. I want y'all to lead us off, man, with something very positive, something that you want the people to hear to help them in their day and help everybody to come together and just to be able to carry on this momentum of unity that we seeing from the events that's happening right now.
We're taking this time and we're all being unified. My only concern, and I shouldn't say fear, but it is a concern, is that we'll get comfortable and just kind of let things go. You just get a little comfortable and you let your guard down. Just stay up. Just keep it going. Stay unified. Know your purpose, and that should keep us going. Because if not, if you lose your purpose, then yeah, you're going to get stagnant, and things might get died down. That's the only thing that concerns me.
Well, it's an equation I got. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in this project I'm working on. Me and my cousin putting something together like a guide, and some more, like you said, like we're speaking about right now, some more innovative ways to be motivated for one another and bring forth unity. That's a real common goal that we should have. And it's gonna be like a book, documentary, movie. It can be anything, man. But it's gonna be called Black Water Fountain. And I got these principles in there and within there. And it's RDRP. I didn't mention you before, I don't think, but you got responsibility, discipline, respect, privilege. Them four right there. That's the equation. In that order. And then guess what? They work the same way in reverse. Think about that. Responsibility. Got to have that. That's where it starts. Be responsible for any and everything that you got to be dealing with or doing or bringing forth or receiving. Responsible for it. Period. Discipline. You got to have discipline in order to sustain that responsibility. Discipline has to be there. Now, I'm still speaking collectively. I'm speaking we, though. Now, we, responsibility. We, discipline. We, respect. because you're gonna have to respect what type of discipline that we done brought forth. And if we got so many responsibilities in the first place, don't that deserve respect?
And fulfilling the responsibility.
Fulfilling those deserve respect in the same sense.
Yes.
What does that bring forth? Privilege. That's what you want. That's the equation. The answer is love. And I'm gonna leave it right there.
Right. And I'm just going to close out with that love. Love is the principle of the heart, the principle of the 0 point energy, the 0 point or the start of everything. The all that is, the source is love. And from love emanates all dimensions of consciousness. And through love, we can vibrate on any frequency that we want to.
Any frequency.
Through love, we can break through all barriers. And through love, we will bring unity. Because it's only one creation. There's only one existence. It's only one consciousness. And we all share it. We all are co-creators of one. And so I would say unity consciousness is the name of the show. And unity consciousness is where everything must go. One consciousness. You understand? So we're going to leave it with that. It's a beautiful day today. It's so much energy. We're unified. We're going to continue to be unified. We're doing projects together. And we're sharing our gift. This is what it's all about. We all are one. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody is beautiful. Everybody is loved. Everybody is important. And I want all of y'all to come and join us, continue to join us in this unity consciousness, to come together any kind of way. Feel free to email, leave messages, leave whatever, so we can all begin to connect. We're going to be putting together a few trips. And so we're going to be calling, some of the friends and family to come together on some of these trips so we can all come together and we can enjoy each other's company as we ascend. And as we raise Gaia up and as we help to heal her, we're healing ourselves. And we're going to close out with that. I am 12, I am 3, I am 1. We out.